Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. This is the 46th video of Haiyang's Practice Proverb series. All of the proverbs covered in this series are my original creations meant to preserve training knowledge in a proverb format to benefit present and future generations of practitioners. If you are new to this channel, please take some time to check out my content. You will find a lot of useful information about internal style martial arts and Xiudao practice. Following the same structure as in previous weeks, I will answer questions about last week's proverb and then move on to the new one. So, let's recap last week's proverb first. It was 太极禅师形意八卦螺丝本质不同，禅师一走外，螺丝一走内。Translation: Silk reeling of Tai Chi and screwing energy of Xingyi and Bagua are two types of martial energy. Silk reeling moves along the external part of the object mostly, while screwing energy moves along the center line of the object mostly. End translation. Now let me answer a question asked by some community members. A theory asked, quote, does this refer to applying the energy to an opponent, or does it refer to how the energy travels through the practitioner's body before manifesting as power, or both, end quote. Very good question indeed. My proverb refers to both. The proverb is about how to apply energy to an opponent. It is about how the martial energy is generated by you and then travels along your opponent's body. The generation part and the traveling part cannot be separated. I hope I answered your question. Now, I'd like to share a very rare comment that I have seen on my channel. It is very interesting and I perceived it as a Chinese New Year's gift to me from a random stranger, and I would like to share this gift with you all. Kiyomi Heinrich said, quote, liar, no foreign gods or practices. We follow Jesus Christ. Get out of my country. Can't beat the energy we get from God's Holy Spirit. You are just a spatter. Thumbs down, end quote. Well, Kiyomi Heinrich, nice to meet you too and wish you a happy Chinese New Year. I will not question what spirit you get your energy from, but I suggest you go easy on some spirits, especially the alcoholic kind. Alcohol is not an issue, but overconsumption of it is. I don't know what country you are from, but given the way you write, you could surely use some English lessons. Now let's move on to today's proverb. Dantian is a very popular term used in Chinese martial arts and Xiudao practice. The meaning of this term varies dramatically depending on the context. My first video on this topic was titled Dantian, the source of internal strength is planned, posted back in June 2020. By the way, after rewatching that video, I noticed my English has improved a lot since then. People often judge an immigrant's talent based solely on his language skills. Sometimes, despite your language skills, some people will tell you to leave their country, like our new friend today. Anyway, back to the topic. In my first Dantian video, I explained the different meanings of Dantian in detail. The link is in the description. So today's proverb will only focus on the application of Dantian in martial arts practice. It is 学拳时关注丹田，练拳时体会丹田，用拳时处处丹田。 There are 6 sentences organized into 3 parts. I will translate the Chinese version word by word and then introduce the English version. Also, I hope you will pay attention to these Chinese versions of terms so you can use them in communication in the future. The first part, 学拳时关注丹田。学 means learning, studying. 拳 means martial arts. 时 means one. 关注 means pay attention to. 丹田 is the term 丹田, the source of martial energy in general. Put it together, it means that when studying martial arts, a practitioner should pay attention to the lower Dantian area. The second part, 练拳时体会丹田。练 means practicing, training. 拳 means martial arts. 识 means one. 体会 means experience, sense. Dantian is the same. Put together, it means when practicing martial arts or in training, a practitioner should sense the Dantian. The third part, 用拳时处处丹田。用 means in application. 拳 means martial arts. 识 means one. 处处 means everywhere. Dantian is the same. Put together, it means in a self-defense situation, everywhere is Dantian. This proverb explains the martial concept of Dantian in 3 situations: learning, practicing, and applying. These 3 situations should apply different methods in dealing with the Dantian concept. More specifically, when someone is learning new movements or forms, paying attention to the Dantian area is the priority as it helps the practitioner understand body mechanics. However, when someone is practicing a martial technique, such as a form, then sensing the Dantian motion and the relationship between its movement and the martial power generated by it is the key aspect of training. But if someone is in a self-defense situation or a fighting scenario, then the Dantian concept should change to as everywhere of the body is considered Dantian. In other words, any body parts used to attack the opponent is considered Dantian. Martial energy generation in self-defense should not be limited to the lower Dantian area. To understand it better, I highly recommend you watch my previous video about Dantian. Now, let's recap this proverb. When studying martial arts, pay attention to Dantian. When practicing martial arts, sense Dantian. When applying martial arts, everywhere is Dantian. That brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you all found this proverb and its explanation informative, and I hope it benefits your practice. Please post your questions about this proverb in the comment section. I will answer them for you in the fourth part of next week's video. Thanks for watching, see you next time, and enjoy your practice.